A century ago, colossal humanoid creatures known as Titans suddenly appeared, wreaking havoc on humanity by consuming anyone they encountered. Desperate for safety, humans erected towering walls, creating a brief respite from these monstrous threats. Inside these protective barriers, we meet Eren, along with his comrades Mikasa and Armin. Eren, standing atop an ancient missile, jests at his friends but ends up the laughingstock. Despite the playful banter, Eren's deep-seated dissatisfaction becomes evident. He's tormented by the thought of living like caged birds, yearning for the world beyond. His frustration is punctuated when he kicks the missile, unveiling a mesmerizing painting of the ocean, a world they can only dream of. The trio's curiosity leads them to the base of the outer wall, a massive structure that dwarfs them. Eren's ambition to climb it meets resistance from his friends, especially Armin, who cautions about the Titans rumored to lurk outside. However, Eren dismisses these fears, highlighting that no Titan has been spotted in a century. Their intense debate gets cut short as the Border Patrol intervenes, apprehending them for violating a restricted zone. As tensions escalate and Eren confronts the guards, Captain Zelda, a friend of Eren's father, diffuses the situation. Once the patrol disperses, Zelda, though mocking Eren's antics, understands the youth's thirst for freedom. He shares exciting news, an impending military expedition beyond the walls. However, their conversation is interrupted by an ominous tremor, followed by a deafening explosion. Towering over the walls emerges a Titan of unparalleled size, engulfed in a smoky aura. Fear grips the Border Patrol as this colossal Titan, with a harrowing roar, unleashes a barrage on the wall, creating a massive breach. As smoke engulfs the scene, the horrors truly begin. Through the breach, numerous grotesque Titans pour into the city. The military's frantic cannon fire offers only a brief hindrance as these behemoths, capable of rapid healing, close in on the defenseless citizens. The once peaceful city becomes a hellscape, with Titans wreaking havoc, grabbing and consuming humans indiscriminately. Amid the chaos, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin race towards their homes, with Armin anxious to check on his family. Pandemonium engulfs the city as the Titans advance relentlessly, treating the town like a feast, decimating buildings and consuming humans. In a desperate bid for safety, Eren and Mikasa rush to a church where frantic citizens seek refuge. Amid the chaos, Mikasa, displaying her innate compassion, tries to save an infant left on the floor. This act of bravery results in a separation as the crowd forces Eren inside, locking Mikasa out. The panicked inhabitants seal the doors, leaving the stranded to their grim fate. A gut-wrenching moment unfolds as Eren, from inside the church, watches a grotesque, sharp-toothed Titan approach a resigned Mikasa. Just when all seems lost, a sudden blast shakes the area, obliterating the Titan and leaving Eren both shocked and relieved, but also clueless about Mikasa's fate. Escaping the now-destroyed church, Eren's horror is magnified as he witnesses Titans tearing apart the structure, feasting on those inside. Broken and defeated, he limps into the chaotic remnants of the city. Fast forward 2 years, the aftermath of the attack has led the surviving population to retreat behind the inner walls. But with safety came another challenge. The loss of outer farms has caused a food crisis, escalating mortality and crime rates. The pressing need to reclaim their lands and mend the breached walls becomes paramount. Enter Commander Kubo, who introduces the innovative but seemingly hazardous weapon designed to combat the Titans. A grappling device showcased by the spirited Captain Hanga. While it promises an edge against their giant foes, its initial demonstration suggests it might be equally dangerous to its users. Eren, now a part of the military, reunites with Armin, both scarred by the events from 2 years prior. As they navigate this new chapter, they cross paths with Captain Suda, a man seemingly defeated by the weight of their grim reality, resorting to alcohol for solace. Armin unveils the crucial mission ahead, to demolish the upper section of the breached wall, allowing it to crumble and block the Titan's access. While it's a daunting task, it's their best chance to restore a semblance of the life they once knew. As dusk falls, the soldiers gear up to venture outside. Titans, much like humans, rest at night, giving them the perfect window of opportunity. However, the journey begins on a tense note, as every noise could attract the dreaded giants. As they journey out in armored vehicles, the captain halts upon noticing movement, which turns out to be mere cattle. But the eerie quiet is deceptive. Hyana, driven by the distant cry of a baby, plunges into a building. Eren, driven by guilt over Mikasa's presumed demise, follows suit. The duo soon confronts a gruesome sight, a baby titan feasting overhead. The crying titans fall, and their desperate escape raises an alarm among their comrades. In the ensuing chaos, the group's captain meets a gruesome end at the hands of a lurking titan. The rest find themselves running for their lives, only to be cornered by a mammoth titan. When all hope seems lost, the enigmatic Captain Shikishima and a familiar female warrior spring into action, effortlessly downing the titans. The woman's face comes into the light, revealing a battle-hardened Mikasa, whose cold demeanor stuns Eren. As she and Shikishima make their exit, Eren grapples with the transformation he sees in his childhood friend. Shikishima, it's revealed, is safeguarding critical explosives. As the group regroups, tensions flare between Eren and another soldier, Jean, blaming Eren for the Titan onslaught. The altercation is halted by Mikasa's intervention. Later, in a private exchange, Shikishima challenges Eren's views on the Titans, suggesting humanity's self-imposed confinement is the real issue. Their philosophical debate ends with Shikishima urging Eren to face his fears and reclaim freedom. In a melancholic reunion, Eren encounters Mikasa by a shattered piano. The emotional weight of their separation is evident, more so with Mikasa revealing the fate of the baby she tried to save and showcasing a haunting scar, a testament to her close brush with death. Their somber exchange is interrupted by the ever-present Shikishima, whose intimate interaction with Mikasa leaves Eren realizing that the bonds they once shared have irreversibly changed. Eren, engulfed in despair and frustration, lets out a raw scream. Hyana, in an attempt to console him, leads him to a secluded shelter. As they bond, Hyana reveals her motivations. She's a single mother who joined the military for her child's sake. The intimate moment, however, is short-lived as a massive titan eye gazes through a crack in the wall. The monstrous creature breaches their sanctuary, snatching Hyana into its jaws, leaving Eren in paralyzed horror. As titans converge upon the city, the military springs into action. Captain Shikishima effortlessly cuts through the titans, while Mikasa's fierce determination saves many of her comrades. But for many soldiers, the battle proves overwhelming due to their inexperience. With the titans closing in, safeguarding the crucial explosives becomes paramount. In the chaos, a heartbroken woman, having lost her lover, attempts a desperate gambit. Hijacking the explosives-laden truck, she drives it straight into the titan responsible for her loss. The resultant explosion is colossal, but the titan's uncanny regeneration renders the sacrifice moot. As more titans close in, Eren spots Jean, hiding, paralyzed by fear. Eren, recalling Shikishima's words on bravery, challenges Jean to rise to the occasion. Igniting newfound courage, Eren charges into the fray. Despite his raw skills, he takes down a titan. Yet, in a cruel twist of fate, another titan ambushes him, maiming him grievously. Armin, devising a plan, distracts the titans, creating an opening for Jean, who summons his courage and takes down a titan. But the tide quickly turns as a titan ensnares Armin. Witnessing this, a gravely injured Eren, driven by sheer willpower, charges towards the behemoth to save his friend. As the titan's maw opens to consume Armin, a last-ditch attempt by Eren unfolds, showcasing the lengths one would go to save a cherished friend. In a harrowing moment, Eren, despite his valiant efforts, is swallowed by a titan. Inside its grotesque belly, he witnesses the grim sight of several deceased, including Hyana. Anguish and rage consume him as he vows revenge against the monstrous titans. Outside, the situation is dire. Mikasa, after discovering Eren's grim fate, wrestles with her emotions. Pushing past her grief, she dives headfirst into the battle, attempting to carve a path for the survivors. Her relentless assault, however, comes to an abrupt halt as her equipment falters, leaving her vulnerable. Suddenly, the very titan that swallowed Eren starts convulsing. What emerges is astonishing. A massive, fiery red titan. This new entity exhibits a fury unmatched, tearing through the titans with a vengeance. To the bewildered soldiers, it seems as though they're witnessing a titan fighting for humanity. Mikasa, observing this berserker titan, senses a familiar fighting style. Sauda, piecing the puzzle together, speculates that this titan is Eren. The berserker titan, having decimated the enemy, turns its gaze towards the human survivors. As tension mounts, Mikasa, driven by a blend of hope and desperation, cries out Eren's name. A moment of recognition flashes across the titan's eyes. A transformation ensues, and from the dissipating titan emerges Eren, miraculously healed. Mikasa, overwhelmed with relief, retrieves him. The team watches in awe, while Captain Shikishima observes from a distance, his expression betraying no surprise. As Eren slowly awakens, reconciling with his newfound abilities, one can't help but wonder what this means for humanity's fight against the Titans. That wraps up our recap of Attack on Titan. Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Catch you in the next one.